KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. That heat isn't giving up just yet. It's going to be over 100 degrees in Oklahoma City this week, 98 tomorrow in Memphis, and 95 on Wednesday in Philadelphia, though it'll be cooler there today. And then there's the flooding.
I need all sandbags to go to Avenue D. Memorial Park West.
Residents of Hayward in Iowa spent Saturday filling sandbags. Mayor Larry Gregg told KCAU the community came together.
It's amazing. That's what Hayward is about when we have a problem.
Floodwaters rose at the borders of Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota. And in northwest Iowa, entire neighborhoods were evacuated. Rains are expected to continue today. Meanwhile, many parts of the country have been enduring scorching temperatures. Bob Oravec of the National Weather Service says it's expected to be 10 degrees cooler for the eastern part of the U.S., but not so for the plains in the southeast.
The temperatures are expected to be anywhere from the upper 90s to a few degrees over 100 degrees.
I'm Donna Warder.
Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu is talking about a much-discussed ceasefire deal, and his comments are making some people angry. The AP's Charles de Ledesma.
The viability of a US-backed proposal to wind down the 8-month-long war in Gaza has been cast into doubt after Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he would only be willing to agree to a partial ceasefire deal that would not end the war. His comments has sparked an uproar from families of hostages held by Hamas.
A fire likely sparked by exploding lithium batteries swept through a factory near Seoul, South Korea this morning, killing more than 20 people, most of them Chinese migrant workers. In Hawaii, a lifeguard attacked by a shark while surfing off the island of Oahu has died. He was 49 years old. This is AP News. We've got the AP Entertainment Update for you.
The former Los Angeles area gang leader accused in the 1996 killing of rapper Tupac Shakur will ask a judge on Tuesday to let him out of jail on house arrest until his trial in November. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis will ask permission to post $750,000 bond.
I'm Envy. Look at your hair. Oh, yeah, not happening.
The movie Inside Out 2 made $100 million in domestic ticket sales in its second weekend, according to studio estimates. That's the best second weekend ever for an animated movie. It beats the previous record of $92 million set in the second weekend of the Super Mario Brothers movie.
This is Jeopardy!
The U.S. Postal Service will issue a stamp in honor of late Jeopardy host Alex Trebek. Current host Ken Jennings will be part of the first day of issue ceremony outside Los Angeles on July 22nd. I'm Archie Zaraletta.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Feral hogs are an invasive species, spreading disease and causing major damage to land, crops, and wildlife. They don't belong in Missouri. When shot at, feral hogs spread to other areas. They also reproduce rapidly. Free trapping assistance is available to landowners from Missouri's Feral Hog Elimination Partnership. Trapping is the most effective way to protect your land and your investment. Learn more at mdc.mo.gov/feral hogs.
Our forecast does call for lots of sunshine, very warm temperatures today, and we will have a high today right around 93, 94. We will have a heat index about 102. Winds, well, not going to be much today, but they will be out of south at about 3 up to 8 miles an hour. Clear skies tonight, low 72. That same southerly wind, still about 3 to 8 miles an hour. For Tuesday, sunny, hot, humid. High 95, heat index 104, southwesterly winds 5 to 10 with a 20% chance of a pop-up shower during the late morning or early afternoon. For Tuesday night, it'll be partly cloudy with a low of 67. Now, after midnight, there's a good chance, 60% chance of showers and possibly even a thunder shower. Winds southwesterly at about 3 up to 7 miles an hour. For Wednesday morning, a 50-50 chance of showers and possibly a thunder shower. It'll become sunny by the afternoon and a high of 85. Winds out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour early will move to the north during the afternoon. Clear Wednesday night, low of 60. Sunny Thursday, down to about 85 for a high. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low of 65. And sunny Friday, warming back to near 90. Right now at KSMO Radio, it's a pretty nice morning. Hasn't gotten too hot yet, so we'll say it's a great morning. 66 degrees, sunny skies. We do have winds that are out of the south-southeast at 5 miles an hour at the moment. We do have 99% relative humidity pressure climbing up at 29.96 inches. Again, we do have that heat advisory in effect from noon today till 8 o'clock tomorrow night, all the way through Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. All right, keep it right here for local news coming your way next. It will 1 minute from now.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
At KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, AM 1340 and FM 95.7, and streaming with you online at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and now again, yes, KSMO YouTube. We got that situation all corrected. So, yeah, we're bringing it back to you on all KSMO media channels. We appreciate you being along. Hoping you're going to have a fantastic day, but again, try and stay as cool as possible. Next couple of days looks like they're going to be scorchers. And again, keep your eye out for your neighbors and youngins or anybody out there that looks like they might be struggling with some heat. Do try and kind of keep an eye out for those people. Okay, let's get to that news. My name is Stan Stevens, again bringing it to you on KSMO Media. St. Omar 80 School District held its regular board meeting last Thursday. Shortly after the meeting began, Kyla Salyer addressed the board with her concerns regarding the new mandatory roar class at the Salem Middle School. This class, which stands for Respect, Ownership, Attitude, and Resolve, is replacing what used to be an elective selection by the student. Kyla asked the board to reconsider the implementation of the ROAR class, stating that it would be detrimental to students who will no longer be able to enroll in a combination of art, band, or choir, instead having to select only one of the three. Furthermore, she feared that this could reduce attendance, leading to possible removal of one or more of those elective classes in the future. After her presentation, the board thanked her for her time. The board moved on to the superintendent's report headed by Dr. Lynn Reed and Dr. Nate Wills, which highlighted the 2024-2025 budget. In a letter to the board from Dr. Reed, she stated this budget was prepared with the most accurate data available and supports the comprehensive school improvement plan created in 2023. She noted the budget is a working document and will change throughout the school year as needed. Some of the key budget assumptions, including the operation of the operating levy, estimated still at $2.75, and the debt service levy at 45 cents, both per $100 assessed valuation. An increase in the state adequacy target used in the budget of $6,760, and the Prop C revenue expectation is to be about $1,513 per weighted average daily attendance, known as WADA. Also estimated were the classroom trust funds at $618 per average daily attendance, to which 96.24% of the said funds is coded to Fund 4, and is estimated to hold a value of $638,263. Regarding staff salaries, the teacher base salary will remain at $32,000, but the district can utilize funds from the baseline teacher salary grant with a one-time payment to qualifying staff to raise their overall compensation of $40,000. It was discussed that utilizing these funds to raise wages while available through the grant was ideal. Furthermore, support staff wages were set to increase to $12.01 per hour. It's anticipated that the district will not run a deficit during the 2024-2025 school year. Regarding the insurance claim, bids are still under consideration for the roof repairs and will be voted on at a later date. Building principals gave various end-of-year and summer program updates to the board. The positive impact of the Love Thy Neighbor program, good summer school attendance, grant utilization for student hygiene products, student recognition, and their awards were all brought to the board's attention. In new business, the board approved a transfer of 7% WADA from Fund 1 to Fund 4 for the purpose of paying the ineligible costs of the FEMA building. Board approved participating in the state baseline salary grant, approved amending the 2023-2024 budget to reflect actual expenditures and revenues, approved the certified staff salary schedule and non-certified staff salary schedule. The board also approved the 2024-2025 budget as presented, approved the revision to board policy JG-R2, approved the revision to the high school attendance policy procedures, and approved the Healthy Den County sponsorship. As this was Dr. Lynn Reed's last meeting in her current role, it was approved for Dr. Wills to use the login access to approve payroll files at the Bank of Salem. The board approved updating the signature cards to the debt service account, petty cash account, and the YOP account at the Bank of Salem to include Tracy Wolf and Nathan Wills. Payment of customary bills that need to be paid between that board meeting Thursday and June 30th were also approved. In closed session, some student attendance appeals were heard, discussed, and those appeals were approved. The board approved the hiring of Philip Carr as the athletic director and for credit recovery, Sheila Sullivan Myers as a special education instructor, Lonnie Lee as a health instructor, Bella Jadwin as a PE teacher, Kim Moser to teach Spanish and English, Cody Nichols as an art instructor, Heather McLaughlin as a middle school special education instructor, Lori Terrell as a middle school English language arts instructor, and John Smith for title reading. The board approved a 5-day extra duty contract for Mindy Dillon, approved Lonnie Lee on a salary schedule, and approved Ashton Mink as the freshman volleyball coach and assistant middle school volleyball coach, Wes Hampton as a JV boys basketball coach, and Lonnie Lee as a middle school football coach. The meeting was then adjourned. An accident happened Friday afternoon, 3:29 in Phelps County on Interstate 44, the 189-mile marker. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2001 Ford F-150 driven eastbound by 91-year-old Lucille Martin of Steelville traveled off the left side of the roadway and overturned. Martin suffered moderate injuries and was taken by the Phelps Health ambulance to Phelps Health. The Ford F-150 was totaled and removed from the scene by Miles Towing. It was not known if Martin was wearing a seat restraint. A one-vehicle accident occurred Friday morning before noon in Marys County on Highway 68 about 5 miles north of St. James. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2015 Chevy Silverado being driven northbound by 61-year-old Deborah Needert of St. James swerved to avoid a deer in the roadway. The vehicle then traveled off the left side of the road, struck a culvert, and went airborne. Needert, who was not wearing a seat restraint, suffered minor injuries and was taken by the St. James ambulance to the Missouri Baptist Hospital in Sullivan. Silverado had moderate damages and was removed from the scene by Miles & Sons Towing. You're invited to the next meeting of the Sleep in Heavenly Peace. It's going to be held this afternoon in Denton County at the Salem Community Center at the Armory. It will begin at 5:30. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is an international nonprofit 501c3 organization that builds, assembles, and delivers new beds to children in need, those who do not have a bed. The Rolla chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace is already helping to provide new beds for children in need in our Salem community, and they're hoping to start a Denton County chapter. They are looking for volunteers if you're interested. For more information about sleep and heavenly peace, contact Patty at 703-964-6495. You can also email Patty at pmckeown1200@gmail.com. That's 703-964-6495. Talk with Patty. Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the City of Salem are going to hold this year's Independence Day Parade at 6 on July 4th, and the theme this year is Let Freedom Ring. Entry forms are still available to Salem Area Chamber of Commerce office located in the Crossroads Shopping Center, and they must be turned in by June 28th. The parade route will be the normal route that will start from the SBU campus at South Grand and Franklin, then go east on Franklin to MacArthur, then north on MacArthur to 4th Street, before finishing off at the Courthouse Square. For more information or a complete set of the parade rules, contact the Chamber office 729-6900 or stop by 1136 South Main Street. Sports next when we come right back.
Improve grain quality more efficiently with AGI mixed flow dryers. The dryer's screenless operation and computerized moisture control deliver consistently higher quality grain and heavier test weights per bushel, translating into maximum return on investment. To learn more about energy efficient AGI mixed flow dryers and how they can add profitability to your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com. AGI, we're right there with you.
From grain storage and handling to conditioning and monitoring, AGI is right there with you, supporting your expertise with the largest catalog of industry-leading solutions. All to ensure your grain gets handled properly, you stay safe, and your profits continue to grow. We're AGI, and we're all in. To learn more about how AGI can support your farm, contact your local dealer or visit aggrowth.com.
In sports news, St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants tangled over the weekend, and what a day yesterday for Sonny Gray. John Rooney and Ricky Horton have that report, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. Sonny Gray is a 9-game winner for the Cardinals, and he threw no-hit, perfect baseball up until 2 outs in the 7th when Patrick Bailey dinged him for a home run. The Giants got 2 more runs in the 8th against the Cardinal bullpen, with 2 walks turning into runs, but the Cardinals answered with a run on back-to-back doubles by Carlson and by Brandon Crawford and won the game 5-3 as Ryan Helsley earned his Major League leading 26th save. What a sweep for the Cardinals over the Giants.
A terrific complete game victory for the Cardinals. The save by Helsley, his 26th straight save, and that is a Cardinal record. Cardinals got some breaks late, but they certainly were able to hold down the Giants' offense. Only 2 hits in the game for San Francisco.
And the Cardinals were able to convert with 2 outs, scoring 4 of their 5 runs with 2 outs, and went 5 for 13 with runners in scoring position.
So many good at-bats for the Cardinals. Another good game behind the plate by Pajes.
The Cardinals take on the Braves tonight. Lance Lynn will be on the mound, and we'll be on the air at 5:50.
All right, guys, we'll have that game right here. KSMO Radio. Oh, my goodness. The Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Man, there have been some great games between those two teams. That's 5:50 pregame show here on KSMO. The Texas Rangers are sending the Kansas City Royals reeling on this road trip. They went 1-5 on a 6-game road trip as they got swept by the Rangers, the former World Series champions. They got beat Sunday 5-0, lost Saturday 6-0, and also lost Friday night. So the Rangers swept that series. Again, Kansas City went 1-5. They got 1 win against Oakland, and they went 0-3 against the Rangers. So tough road trip for Kansas City. They'll be home at the Big K, and they'll take on Miami to start a 3-game series. That's tonight. Hopefully the Royals can get back on track. And that has been Look at News and Sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. And, of course, we appreciate you being along. It's time for our daily investment report next, brought to you as a courtesy of the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They can help you, too. Get in touch with them today. 907 South Pershing's the location if you want to stop by, or call 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and that daily investment report. With our report this morning, the big man himself, Joe Brand. Joe?
Thank you. This is Joe Brand of Edward Jones bringing you the daily financial market report. Major equity indices closed lower Friday but held on to gains for the week. Large cap stocks trailed small and mid cap stocks for the day. Sector performance was mixed, with consumer discretionary and communication services leading to the upside, and with technology and energy lower. In global markets, Asia was mostly down after Japan core inflation of 2.5% was cooler than expectations of 2.6%. Europe was also lower. Bond yields were little changed, with the 10-year Treasury yield about 4.25%. The U.S. dollar advanced versus major currencies as the U.S. interest rates remain higher than most developed countries. In commodity space, West Texas Intermediate oil and gold traded lower. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 16 points at 39,150. The Nasdaq closed down 32 points at 17,689. The S&P 500 was down 9 points at 5465. In stocks of local interest, Ameren 70 1/4, down 81 cents. AT&T 1840, up 29 cents. Boeing 176.56, up 26 cents. Dollar General 128.77, up $1.27. ExxonMobil 110.76, down 98 cents. McDonald's 259.39, up $5.59. Microsoft 449.78, up $4.08. PepsiCo 167.28, up 60 cents. Pfizer ended the day unchanged at 27.74. Procter & Gamble 168.26, up 59 cents. U.S. Bancorp 39.70, up 42 cents. Walmart 67.91, down a dime. This has been today's financial market report, brought to you by Edward Jones, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and long-term financial advice, right here in Salem at 907 South Pershing. If you'd like additional information, please stop by or call 729-3831.
Thank you, Joe. That has been Joe Brand of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones right here in Salem. If you have questions or like to speak with Joe or Leah, feel free to contact them today at 729-3831 or drop by their offices, 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC, right here in Salem, Missouri. We invite you to stick with us. We're a minute away from looking at weather next. It's coming your way right after this.
Did you know that every patient has the right to have their medical imaging performed wherever they choose? This is Bobby Sullins, Director of Radiology at the Salem Memorial District Hospital, where we have state-of-the-art, up-to-date medical imaging at one of the lowest prices in the area. Outstanding imaging at a great price without the drive? It's just another service of the Salem Memorial District Hospital. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Do you know what to do if you're stuck on the railroad crossing? Get out of your vehicle. If a train is not approaching, find the blue and white emergency notification system sign on the traffic signs at the crossing. For help, call the number on the sign and give them the crossing number so they know your location and can alert train traffic. Remember, find the blue and white to save your life. For more information, visit oli.org.
And right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, it is time right now for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listing area. Brought to you by Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Yes, we know that this is an opportune time where a lot of people like to get together, families like to get together and do different things that maybe they weren't be able to do during other times of the year. So summertime may allow them to, kids in school or work or vacations, etc. Well, you know, your friends at Healthy Dent County have an incredible event center that if you need to get the family together and you want to do so in a controlled environment, you don't have room at your home, you don't really want to be on a pavilion in case it's 155 degrees in the shade, you can rent out the event center for a family event, maybe for a reception, maybe for a big party, could be a birthday party, could be other types of things. And it's not only just it's an event center, but you can also do this thing for the nice youngins as well. They have bounce house birthday parties that you can get as well over there in the event center, or they can make it very formal for you, whichever way, shape, or form you want. It's a great building. It's a great accessory to our community, and it's available to all. Find out more. Now, remember, you have to maybe have to book ahead because there's quite a demand for the Healthy Dent County Event Center. So make sure you contact them at 729-8163 or drop on by 1200 West Toronto Road and speak with them at the Healthy Dent County office right there in the lobby. So feel free to do that. Check it out for yourself. Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community, they all meet. Well, high humidity coupled with some pretty hot temperatures are going to bring our heat index up today to over 100, or at least that's what is expected. Now, if we go a little bit further to the west, it might be closer to 105 to 110. The entire area is going to see little relief from overnight temperatures tonight, so we are in a heat advisory criteria. That means it's warm, it's going to stay warm, it's going to be very humid, and you need to take the appropriate cautions to make sure you drink plenty of water, stay in the air conditioning units wherever they're possible for you or areas, and also to remember to check on those who may not have air conditioning or may have young children or they're elderly. You always want to keep our eye out for them. Again, that's kind of what's going on right now, so we have that heat advisory will go into effect at noon today and last till 8 o'clock tomorrow. Overnight lows tonight are going to be in the low to mid 70s east of Highway 65 and the upper 70s west of Highway 65. No relief there from the heat. And with little relief offered overnight, high temps are going to be in the mid-90s on Tuesday, with heat indices expected to be near 105 in our area. And so the heat advisory issued by the National Weather Service in effect from noon today to 8 Tuesday night. Now, a subtle short wave is prognosed to push through the area on Tuesday, with a stronger, more potent short wave pushing through the Great Lakes region Tuesday night into Wednesday. Now, Tuesday, there could be a pop-up shower in the afternoon, 10-15% chance of that happening. But as we get overnight, that stronger short wave will drag an associated cold front through the area. And this could help showers and thunder showers develop ahead of that front, dropping south through the frontal passage. This will lead to a 40 to 70% chance of these showers and thunder showers, primarily between midnight and 7 in the morning, with lingering 30 to 60% chances of showers come Wednesday morning and lasting into the early afternoon. Now, through the remainder of the week, the upper-level high-pressure system will continue to play a major role in the temperatures as a ridging pattern will move through the region. After that cold front passes through the area Tuesday night, Wednesday and Thursday will be slightly cooler, but still pretty warm, with high temperatures in the mid-80s to low 90s and heat indices in the upper 80s to low 90s, but not in that 100-degree range. 92 our high yesterday, 73 the low. Yeah, it got warm during the afternoon for about 15-20 minutes late afternoon to where it got just down outright hot. Normal high is 87, normal low 67, the record high of 99 set back in 1988, 45 the record low in 1961. Yesterday we had no rain. For the month we're at 3 1/4, while 3 1/2 would be normal. 27 1/12 inches is our total for the year, while 22 1/5 would be normal. Sunrise this morning, 5:45, while 8:31 the time of sunset. The extended forecast, take a look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It'll be sunny on Friday with a high of 90. Partly cloudy Friday night, low of 71. Partly sunny Saturday with a chance of some showers developing by the afternoon and evening. High of 87. Saturday night, chance of showers, cloudy, and there could be a thunderstorm there as well. Low of 64. And then Sunday morning, a chance of showers, then sunny, and a high of 85 degrees. That local forecast and our current conditions next in a moment.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the fitness center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dane County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Rolla Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dane County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At the KSMO studios, 7:55. Heat advisory in effect, noon today to 8 Tuesday, as those heat index values, right now we expect them about 102 to 105, but they could get as high as 108. So, again, be prepared. Sunny, hot, and humid today, high at 93. That heat index expected to be today at about 102. Winds out of south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear skies tonight. Low of 72 with those same southerly winds. Tuesday we'll have sunshine. It'll be hot. It'll be humid. High of 95. That heat index value expected to be about 105. 20% chance of a pop-up shower Tuesday afternoon. And that could also be a thunder shower that pops up as well. Better chance of rain will be Tuesday night. And that will be after midnight. It'll be partly cloudy Tuesday evening, and then we'll have showers and possibly some thunder showers come into play after midnight. And that chance is 60%. Our low Tuesday night will be about 67 degrees. Now, Wednesday morning still have a 50-50 chance of lingering showers and thunder showers. That could be up till about noonish or so. I don't think it's going to last that long, but we'll have sunshine after that, and it will not be a heavy, hard sunshine that's going to be popping at humidity right back up. It actually will be a nice cooler sunshine as our winds out of the west at 5 to 10 will move to the north during the afternoon. We'll top out Wednesday about 85. Clear Wednesday night, low of 60. Sunny on Thursday, again 85 for the high, and partly cloudy Thursday night, low of 65. Currently here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station on your Monday morning. It's pretty much a sunny morning. We have 69 degrees right now at KSMO Radio with 6-mile-an-hour winds out of south-southeast. 92% is the relative humidity. Pressure 29.97 inches and rising here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. And no feels-like temperature yet, so we still do not have that heat index going yet. It won't take long once we get that full sunshine out and the full part of the day where it really starts to get smoky. So be ready for that. Again, just kind of an indirect warning. We do have that heat advisory in effect from noon today to 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So again, if you have something you need to get done this morning out in the yard or something of that nature, I highly recommend trying to get it done as early as possible. And then by noonish or even early noon, it won't be so bad out there. But by mid-afternoon to late afternoon, count on it being very oppressive of being outside. Okay? All right, just a note of interest from all of us to all of you from KSMO Radio. And that'll do it right here at your hometown radio station. For weather on Operation Weather Watch, complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area brought to you by Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Army. You know, Healthy Dane County offers a lot of great events throughout the year. And we're going to tell you about one. I know we're a few months off, but Girls Night Out has already been booked, and that will be held Thursday, September 12th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Community Center at the Armory. This is a ladies' night out, 13th annual Girls Night Out, a benefit for Healthy Dane County, where the ladies can go on out and get pampered, and they can do some shopping, and they can check out some different foods out there. Vendor booths are available right now. If you'd like to be a vendor for the Girls' Night Out, get in touch with Healthy Dane County. Call them at 729-8163 or drop by 1200 West Rolla Road. Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health education and the community all meet. Keep it right here, KSMO. We're going to come right back, have for you civic happenings next.
The Department of Elementary and Secondary Education and its important partners encourage developmental screenings to help all children thrive. A screening is not a test or an assessment, but a guide for parents and professionals to understand a child's health and development and keep it on track. A simple screening can make a world of difference in school readiness. Learn more about developmental screenings at earlyconnections.mo.gov. That's earlyconnections.mo.gov.
Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association would like to invite all members of the cooperative to the 88th annual meeting at the Licking City Park on Friday, June 28th. Bring the family for a full day of fun and visiting with friends and neighbors. The musical entertainment this year will be the Dixie Union, who will be performing from 10 until 11:30 in the morning. There will be a health fair, as the Texas County Memorial Hospital is providing a multi-chem profile for $30, but you need to fast for 10 to 12 hours. Afterwards, breakfast is available for purchase from the Raymondville Volunteer Rural Fire Department. It's just part of all of the fun at the 88th Annual Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association meeting on Friday, June 28th at the Licking City Park.
At the KSMO studios, it's time for our Civic Record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. Well, here we are closing in on July, and you know there's going to be a lot of college students, or actually high school graduates it might be, that are moving, going to work at locations, or maybe going to trade school, or college students that will be heading off to dorms very soon. After the 4th of July holiday, it seems like after the families get together, they tend to now spread apart to get set for the next year. So if you do have college students, grandkids that might be heading off to college, or maybe they're going to be needing some furniture for their apartments or dorms, or maybe even if they're sharing a house, if you're going to need to replace that, head on down to Southtown. They have a number of different options. Well, of course, some beautiful brand new furniture waiting for you. Chairs, beautiful bedding, incredible selection of floor coverings to boot. But if you just need something that you're going to need to carry over maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road to get that student past college, how about checking out their resale shop down there at Southtown? Oh, yeah. You can get some great savings on gently pre-owned furniture that might have been used, yeah. And it'd be great for a dorm or maybe that apartment setting for that young'un. It's a great way to start out. Stop on by. Check that out. The resale shop inside Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South in Salem. Truly where the bargains are. They're located at 1601 South Highway 19. Call them at 729-3422, or you can go online to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com, where the bargains are. Well, we're proud to report we have no obituaries to report to you at this time. So we'll move right into the rest of our civic record. Salem Eagles Club Kitchen will be open again this Friday for 5 days for those who want a great meal at a fantastic price. And that'll be followed by some karaoke with Stevie Small Town Karaoke DJ. That'll start at 7 and go to 11. The Eagles Club is open to the public, and they invite all to come on out for a great meal and great entertainment as well. The Salem Eagles Club is out Highway 32 West, just past the airport on the north side of the road, where again their kitchen will be open Friday from 5 to 8. Karaoke will follow with Stevie Small Town Karaoke and DJ from 7 to 11. Again, everyone is welcome to come on out and enjoy. Creative Arts Center will hold a tie-dye class with Laura Miller Saturday morning from 10 until noon. Students will learn to fold and tie a shirt, apply dye for desired pattern, then take home to rinse the next day. Students will choose a pattern to tie, choose a color palette of dye, and have a hands-on experience of creating their own unique wearable art piece. Class is open to kids from age 10 to 17 with a parent or legal guardian. And it's open to adults, too, 18 and older. At least 3 people must sign up to hold the class. It'll be limited to 12. Cost is $25 with all the materials and instruction provided. To register, go to the SACMA website and find the Programs tab, find the Creative Arts Center, and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-served basis. And when you are checking out, please make sure that for this class you do indicate your shirt size. Salem Acoustic Jam will be held this Saturday at the Creative Arts Center at 6:30. Come on out, bring your instrument and join in, or come listen to music and tap your feet. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, everyone's welcome to come on out. They have all types of music they play, from gospel all the way to country and even a little bit of classic rock and roll. There's no charge to attend Salem Acoustic Jam at the Creative Arts Center at 6:30 this Saturday night. Creative Arts Center will hold a Summer Vibes Paint and Sip with Danielle Norris this Saturday from 5 to 9. Come on out for a relaxing night of painting. Grab your gal pal or your hubby and come and pretend you're painting with them on the beach. They'll walk you step by step through this pretty painting. Cost of the class is $25. All the supplies are provided. What a fun way to wrap up June. Class is open to everyone 13 years of age and above. Class is limited to 20 attendees, but at least 6 people need to sign up to hold the class. To register, go to SACPA website and find the Programs tab. Find the Creative Arts Center and click to register for the class. Registration is online or on a first-come, first-served basis. If you like to kayak and you like birding or journaling, on Sunday, June 30th at the Current River State Park starting at 9, they're going to combine all 3 and take them to the next level. If you've never birded or spent time journaling before, there's no problem. This is still the class for you. Bring your lunch and some snacks and for a kayaking trip on the Current River. During your journey, they'll be making multiple stops to enjoy, explore, discover, and connect with the natural surroundings. As part of this awesome class, you'll receive a nature journal starter kit and a unique experience. The float will start at the Current River State Park and will conclude at Round Spring, about 4 miles away. Kayaks and life jackets will be provided, but you're also welcome to bring your own. You're also encouraged to bring sunscreen, insect repellent, binoculars, and plenty of water, and wear closed-toe shoes. No glass bottles or alcohol be allowed. The class is free, but it is limited to 10 participants. You do need to register. Participants must be at least 16 years of age, and minors, if you're going to bring a minor or a youngin', you must accompany them with an adult. To register or for more information, contact Connie Weber, 573-751-1224, or email Connie at connie.weber@dnr.mo.gov. Current River State Park is at 11,053 Den County Road 19D. A menu when we come right back.
Looking for a recliner, sofa, a bedroom set, dining room group, or maybe a washer and dryer, and you have a budget? Let's talk about the resale shop that can be found inside Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South, where they have a large assortment of furniture, bedding, and appliances. You'll find some of the best bargains around. Stop by and check it out. The resale shop inside Southtown Furniture, open Monday through Saturday, but they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 at 1601 South Highway 19 right here in Salem.
Let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center today. And they'll be serving up lunch from 11 to 12:30, which will feature spaghetti and meatballs. Those meatballs will be beef meatballs, garlic breadsticks, Italian veggies, peaches, and milk. Sounds like a great meal. You're more than welcome to come on out. Everybody, all ages are welcome. And right now, during the summer food program for the youth, they get to eat for free up to the age of 18. Check that out for yourself as well and find out more information. Call 729-2373. Again, the Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center. And again, everybody, all ages are welcome. Now, don't forget, suggested contribution is $5 if you're 60 years of age and above, $7 if you're under the age of 60. And again, everybody's welcome. Come on out to 604 North McGrath Lane for today's great lunch, which will feature spaghetti and beef meatballs, garlic breadsticks, Italian veggies, peaches, and milk. And again, lunches from 11 to 12:30. A soup and salad bar is served starting at 10:30. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. And there you have it, a look at our civic record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. Brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and at Southtown Furniture in Highway 19 South. As we mentioned, They have that great resale shop. Don't miss out. If you're looking for fantastic bargains for maybe that youngin' that's just getting started out, it's always a great thing. Or maybe you have a man cave or she shed. You don't want to put brand new furniture in because that's when you're going to come in from cutting the grass or maybe from doing outdoor activities. And you're going to just flop down into that sofa or maybe flop down into that easy chair. Maybe it's a recliner, that thing, whatever it might be. And you maybe don't want just the very, very best. So you may be looking at a real good deal waiting for you right now down in Southtown in the resale shop. But again, if you're looking for something more for your home and you want that lift chair or rocker recliner there, they've got those too. And they're ready to help you find the right piece. Or if you just want to browse on your own, they're more than happy to let you do that. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are, open Monday through Saturday, 1601 South Highway 19, 729-3422. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are. And don't forget they're online at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. At KSMO Salem, Missouri, we appreciate you being along. It's Monday, June 24th. It's 11 minutes after the hour of 8 o'clock, and we still have coming up statewide news on the Missouri Net. That's Salem Nutrition Center's menu once again. We also have for you AP News and sports from the Missouri Net. It's all right here on KSMO Radio.
Hey man, stop flipping the channels. Sorry, I've never seen so many stations. Hello?
How's the ride?
Oh, it's sweet. I got all the bells and whistles. Satellite radio.
Hey, I was listening to
navigation system.
Yo, you just missed the stop sign.
Hold on, I just got a text. I'll put you on speaker. 2 DVD players. Wait, hey man, how do you spell?
Look out!
Near train tracks, stay focused, stay alive. Brought to you by Operation Lifesaver. www.oli.org.
We call it America's pastime, the great game of baseball.
In Cardinals Nation, it's the fabric of our community.
It's the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, the Old Redhead, Ozzie, Yachty, Waino, and now Arenado.
Cardinals baseball is part of what makes us, us. St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out at the American Legion Post number 99, Looking Glass Salon, Salem Senior Center, and McCoy Vision Clinic, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
ADM Regenerations is the industry's leading program for rewarding ag producers for conservation practices on their farms. ADM makes it easy to enroll and participate. There are no long-term commitments, and we pay generously for practices like cover crops, emission scoring, no-till, and nutrient management practices. ADM appreciates all you do to protect your land and legacy, and we believe you should be rewarded for it. To learn more about your state's incentives, visit admregenerations.com.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri U.S. Senator Josh Hawley wants both the Kansas City Chiefs and Royals to remain in Missouri. But he also says the two franchises should respect the will of Jackson County voters who said no to extending the life of a sales tax to help fund improvements to Arrowhead Stadium and build a new ballpark for the Royals.
I just hope that these teams will honor what the region, what Missourians have done for them. These are proud Missouri teams, have been for decades. Nobody has done more for them than the people of the region. That's the reality here, and I just hope these teams will do the right thing.
Hawley says that means staying on the Missouri side of the border. The Jackson County Legislature is scheduled to take up a bill today that would create a 3/16 sales tax that would go toward keeping the Chiefs but not the Royals in Missouri. Summer is here, and forecasters are predicting the temperatures to get even warmer. The National Weather Service reports that hot and humid weather will linger as temperatures are expected to be in the 100s in several locations across Missouri. This, combined with a high humidity, will create dangerous triple-digit heat index values in the afternoon. If you have to be outside, take frequent breaks, wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing, and drink plenty of water. Missouri courts are taking civics lessons seriously by bringing the actual courtroom in some cases to the public, to schools, and to colleges. The Court of Appeals on the eastern side of the state are taking a trial to Girls State and Boys State tomorrow, June 25th. Chief Judge of that district, Stephen Clark, explains students will have time with the judges afterwards.
Hopefully they gain, an appreciation of the legal process. Hopefully they recognize the importance of the rule of law. We're certainly not trying to influence or steer their career choices, but for those of them who are interested in the legal profession, hopefully it gives them a taste of, some of those issues.
Girls State and Boys State expose students to government leadership and are held at Lindenwood University near St. Louis. This is Missouri Net.
The Missouri Department of Agriculture wants you to know that black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations. Make sure you know the difference between the black vulture and the turkey vulture. The black vulture has a black head, while the turkey vulture has a red head. Also, the turkey vulture is larger in both size and wingspan. Mitigation resources for your farm can be found on MDA's website at agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Want to get out of just about anything and look like an earth-saving hero? Just use the environment excuse. High school reunion? Sorry, can't. Planetary obligations. Unfortunate bridesmaid's dress? Unfortunately, you promised the climate you'd buy more vintage. Chauffeuring teens? The earth really needs them to hoof it. The environment is always the best excuse. Find your out and opt in to Cutting Carbon. Just visit theenvironmentexcuse.org. Brought to you by WildAid.
A groundbreaking ceremony for a new state laboratory will be held Thursday. Anthony Morabith reports.
The state will be holding a groundbreaking ceremony for a new multi-agency state laboratory campus in Jefferson City at 2 p.m. on Thursday. The planned multi-story 250,000 square foot state laboratory campus will be home to several state agencies in hopes of providing one singular approach to human, animal, environmental, and criminal testing in the Show Me state. The campus will also allow the different agencies to collaborate, share information, expertise, equipment, supplies, and support services, in addition to improving their ability to serve the public. The estimated project cost is $183 million, with an estimated completion timeline of December 2026.
There will be a new event debuting at this year's Missouri State Fair. The inaugural Best of Missouri Awards and sale will showcase various Missouri State Fair champions and other highlights within the food sector. The event is scheduled for Saturday, August 17th. This is Missouri Net.
Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association will be holding their 88th annual membership meeting on Friday, June 28th at the Licking City Park. Registration is from 8 to 11, so please bring the registration portion off the back cover of your Rural Missouri magazine. All members registered will have opportunity to win gifts and prizes. The business meeting starts at 9 o'clock, and there will be a health fair that morning, plus a craft fair, kids tent, and a brown bag lunch will be provided. Stop by the Licking City Park on Friday, June 28th for the 88th Annual Intercounty Electric Cooperative Association meeting.
Here, KSMO Radio. Let's take a look and see what's cooking at that Salem Nutrition Center for today. And they will be serving up on this 24th day of June spaghetti and beef meatballs, garlic breadsticks, Italian veggies, peaches, and milk. And lunch is started at 11 o'clock. It finishes up about 12:30. And you have a soup and salad bar at the Salem Nutrition site that gets underway at 10:30. Everybody, all ages, are welcome to come to the Salem Nutrition site, located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. As I mentioned, all ages are welcome, and right now, during the summer youth program, children get to eat free up to the age of 18. To ever want to check that out, call 729-2373. Suggested contribution, if you are 60 years of age and above, is $5. If you're under the age of 60, the suggested contribution is $7. So make it a point, come on out for a great meal today out at the Salem Nutrition Center. They're going to have spaghetti and beef meatballs, garlic breadsticks, Italian veggies, peaches, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Coming up, we still have news for you from the Associated Press statewide news from the Missouri Net on your Monday morning. It's June 24th. We hope it's going to be a fantastic day for you today. Right here, though, stay tuned. AP News coming up right after this.
of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMORadio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today. They're free.
The better mix. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Scorching heat across the nation, flooding across the Midwest. In the Sioux City, Iowa area, a huge train bridge collapsed into a river last night. The AP's Donna Warder.
Floodwaters rose at the borders of Iowa, South Dakota, and Minnesota. And in northwest Iowa, entire neighborhoods were evacuated. Rains are expected to continue today. Meanwhile, many parts of the country have been enduring scorching temperatures. Bob Oravec of the National Weather Service says it's expected to be 10 degrees cooler for the eastern part of the U.S., but not so for the plains and the southeast.
The temperatures are expected to be anywhere from the upper 90s to a few degrees over 100 degrees.
I'm Donna Warder.
Russia says the U.S. has effectively become a party to the war in Ukraine, taking Ukraine's side. The Russian Foreign Ministry summoning the U.S. ambassador this morning to protest what Moscow says was the use of U.S.-made missiles in a Ukrainian attack on Russian-annexed Crimea. 4 people are said to have died. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said he would only be willing to agree to a partial ceasefire deal in the war in Gaza that would not end the war. The European Union High Representative Josep Borrell says it's urgent that there be a ceasefire.
We need desperately a ceasefire that could allow humanitarian help to enter into Gaza. This weekend has been one of the bloodiest days. More than 100 Palestinians being killed by attacks that include distribution centers of UNRWA and other UN organizations.
There's word this morning the King Charles' sister, Princess Anne, suffered some minor injuries on an estate in England. No word on what exactly caused this, but her medical team said injuries were consistent with possible impact from a horse. This is AP News. The Biden administration is announcing new steps to increase access to affordable housing.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen travels to Minneapolis to promote new investments meant to expand access to affordable housing, including providing $100 million through a new fund over the next 3 years to support affordable housing financing, boosting the federal financing bank's financing of affordable housing, and other measures. The Biden administration's new federal initiatives come as still high prices on groceries and other necessities and high interest rates have dramatically pushed up the cost of living in the post-pandemic years. The increased attention to home prices comes as the housing crunch becomes an increased issue in this year's election. I'm Julie Walker.
About 1,350 workers who produce business jets for Bombardier in Toronto are on strike. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, good morning. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with Major League Baseball, where Sonny Gray took a perfect game through 6 innings. The St. Louis Cardinals finished off a 3-game series sweep of the San Francisco Giants, picking up a 5-3 victory yesterday. Gray took his perfect game through 6 2/3 before giving up a solo home run, the only run and the only hit that he would give up through 7 innings to pick up his 9th victory.
The thing that I'm probably most proud of in the outing was, 2 outs in the 7th, knowing where you're at. You give up a homer on an executed pitch, on a quality pitch, and then the next batter, you come back with a first pitch fastball strike. That was probably what I was most proud of, was coming back with that fastball strike after that and staying on the attack and not letting what just happened escalate.
The Cardinals now 2 games over 500 for the first time this season. Start a series at Busch Stadium tonight with the Atlanta Braves. For the first time this season, the Kansas City Royals were swept in a 3-game series, falling to the Texas Rangers yesterday by the final count of 4-0. The Royals offense scuffling, have gone 22 innings without scoring a run. Could not do it yesterday against Max Scherzer, who came back to pitch 5 innings for the Rangers. Royals acting manager Paul Hoover.
He just competes, he competes. He keeps the hitters off balance. He'll attack early, but then nibble late, and solid contact. But again, he's been doing it for a long time, and he showed that today.
The Royals are back at Kauffman Stadium tonight, looking to snap the 3-game slide with the first of a series against the Miami Marlins. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, get Parts City Conventional Motor Oil, 5 quarts and a microguard filter, just $26.99. Rain-X windshield washer fluid, 2 for $10, and Lucas Fuel Treatment, 2 for $9. Come by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Many people start out their day with a great cup of coffee from Philmart. But did you know they also have cappuccinos and vanilla and mocha frappes? You can even get ice-cold Starbucks frappuccinos in a variety of flavors. And don't forget about the delicious biscuits and gravy in 2 sizes, small and large, until 11 o'clock every morning. What a way to start your day. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
Our forecast brought to you by Philmart. It calls for that heat advisory to be in effect from noon today till 8 o'clock tomorrow night, because it's going to be a warm day today, and it's going to be even hotter tomorrow. Sunny, hot, humid today. Right now, not so bad, but it will definitely be a little bit more oppressive by the afternoon, so be prepared for that. And we'll have plenty of sunshine. Our high today about 93, 95. Heat index about 100 to 102. Winds will be out of south, anywhere from about 4 up to 8 miles an hour. Clear skies tonight, lowest 72 with southerly winds still with us. Then Tuesday, sunny and hot and humid, high of 95 to 96, with a heat index closer to 105. Southwesterly winds at 5 to 10. We will have during the day, as a little cool front kind of sneaks in, about a 20% chance of a late morning or early afternoon pop-up shower or thunder shower. For Tuesday night, a much better chance of showers and thunder showers develops after midnight, otherwise partly cloudy Tuesday night, and a low of 67. Winds will still be out of southwest at 5 to 10, and that chance of rain, as I mentioned, 60%, but it will all be after midnight. And then Wednesday morning, a 50-50 chance of more showers and thunder showers. By noon at the latest, we should have all that out of our system, and sunshine will return. We'll have a high of 85. The winds in the morning out of the west at 5 to 10 will move to the north by the afternoon. Then clear Wednesday night, actually a pretty mild night, low of 60, and sunny Thursday and a high of 85 degrees, with partly cloudy skies expected Thursday night and a low of 65. 72 degrees right now at the KSMO studios. Very pleasant morning here in Dane County. We have 7-mile-an-hour winds out of southeast. 80% the relative humidity. Pressure 29.97 inches. It's climbing. But again, that heat advisory in effect from noon today till 8 o'clock Tuesday night. Now look at weather, brought to you by Philmart right here in Salem. And we all know if you start to get really hot and thirsty, a great place to go is Philmart. They have such a wide variety of different beverages to choose from. Their refrigeration is incredible. Those cold drinks, man, they taste so good. Whether you're looking for ice cold water, a lemonade, fruit juices, your favorite soda pop, or even an adult beverage, they have got you covered. Just a plethora of fantastic cold beverages await you. But if you're like me, you still got to have your hot cup of coffee in the morning and keep yourself going. Plus, don't forget about those biscuits and gravy. And while you're there, why not fill up with that quality Conoco gas? The gas that cleans your engine while you drive and helps maximize your mileage. They have it in unleaded, ethanol-free premium, and diesel. Philmart in Salem. At KSMO, time for agribusiness news, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO. It's the Missouri Report from the Brownfield Farm Market Network right here at KSMO, Salem, Missouri.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. As many as 1 in 7 rural Missouri children is food insecure. Missouri's farmers and ranchers think this statistic is too high. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more. A climatologist says some moderate drought conditions have reappeared in parts of the Midwest. Brian Fuchs with the National Drought Mitigation Center says Northeast Missouri had the biggest expansion.
We've really been watching that area of southeast Iowa and northwest Illinois, as well as northeast Missouri. It's kind of been an area that what I would call has been missed in between the active storm patterns. To the north of there has been pretty wet. To the south of there has been pretty wet.
He tells Brownfield timely rains will be critical for farmers across the Corn Belt moving forward.
Picked up some rains, but for this time of year, we should be getting an inch more each week.
Placements of cattle into U.S. feedlots increased in May. USDA says 2.05 million head of U.S. cattle went on feed. That's an increase of 4% from last year. May marketings were slightly above last year's level at 1.96 million head. All cattle and calves on feed June 1st was at 11.6 million head, slightly below last year's inventory. A report from USDA shows the H5N1 virus was likely spread to more dairy farms by humans and equipment, and not wild birds. USDA's Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service says the spread of the virus is linked to interstate cattle movements and further local spread between dairy farms. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack says more biosecurity is needed in the livestock industry to reduce the spread of H5N1.
We've seen increases, obviously, in the number of farms within states, and that's actually a result of more testing, which is good. But at the same time, I think it puts a premium on making sure that it's not just the cows that we're focusing on, but the people, the vehicles, the equipment that can carry the virus.
He tells Brownfield USDA will soon have more details available on the compensation for lost milk production through ELAP. Altogether, H5N1 has been confirmed in livestock in 12 states, including Iowa, Kansas, South Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, and Ohio. China's largest food and agriculture company will become the sole owner of a transloading grain facility in Illinois, along the Mississippi River near St. Louis. Kofco International Limited says it will purchase minority shares of the Cahokia transloading terminal from Growmark Incorporated, a farmer-owned cooperative. Those two groups have owned the facility together since 2017. Growmark tells Brownfield the cooperative won't be making additional comments on the transactions until Friday. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations in Missouri. Hear from the Missouri Cattlemen's Association on the issue.
There's a lot of different techniques and strategies that you can use to harass the birds in a non-lethal way to get rid of them. Effigies, hanging dead birds in a tree works. Get those effigies through the USDA, or you can get a permit, kill one, and do that yourself. You can also cut down roosting trees that are a habitat for these birds. If you see a lot of birds in one tree, it's time for that tree to go. I will add that, vultures in general are very important to our ecosystem. Cleaning up the dead animals is extremely important. The turkey vultures do a good job of that. So do the black vultures, but the black vultures have become more aggressive. Our mission is not to eradicate birds. Our mission is to help farm and ranch families prevent economic devastation, which can make the difference between the black line or the red line in a financial year.
To find out more, go to agriculture.mo.gov.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Murray AC month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, when you get up to a $100 gift card after a rebate with a purchase of an AC compressor, accumulator dryer, expansion device, and condenser. See the store for the details. Check out the Murray AC month savings going on now at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
And at Country Mart today, save on so many different items. It's hard to even just pick just one. But let's get started. Ozark Hearth, our Best Choice sandwich bread. Get 4 loaves, $5. You can save on Best Choice soda. 12-pack of 12-ounce cans. Get 3 of those 12 packs, $9. Save on your fresh, boneless, thin-sliced chicken breasts. Family pack, $2.88 a pound. And your Philadelphia cream cheese. Get a 2-pack for $5.49. Just some of the great savings you'll find today. And there's many savings every single day when you shop down at Country Mart. Highway 32, 72 East in Salem, here to help you save, and another great place that you can beat the heat. Country Mart in Salem, Missouri. Got some Jason Aldean, Mary Chapin Carpenter, and John Pardee on the way on your Monday morning. Cards and the Atlanta Braves this afternoon, 5:50 on KSMO. Hope you'll join us for that. In the meantime, keep yourself cool, well hydrated. Remember, wear loose, light-fitting, light-color clothing if you do have to be out and about during the afternoon. And also drink plenty of water and have some beverage with you as well. A good idea, because it just seems that when you're out and about and you have to do work outside and it gets really hot like that, you perspire very heavily. So make sure you keep yourself hydrated, though it's always best to get hydrated prior to your event outside. So especially tomorrow is going to be even hotter than today. So if you have to do something outdoors tomorrow, drink plenty of fluids today to make sure your body's already hydrated going into tomorrow. That's always really a better way of doing it. However, it doesn't mean that tomorrow you don't need water or a little boost with Gatorade or Powerade or something of that nature during the day. You still need to feed the system, right? You will be perspiring today and tomorrow with that humidity that we've got coming in for the afternoon hours. No doubt about it. I almost guarantee it. So if you're going to be outdoors doing anything, you're probably going to sweat a little bit. There's no way around it. At the KSMO Studios, your hometown radio station, thanks for being part of our Monday morning. It is June the 24th, and we hope you're getting the rest of the day is a fantastic one for you. Keep it right here. That music from Jason Aldean as promised, next.
This is family nurse practitioner Terry Bruno from SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physician's Office Building number 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
KSMO.